Hey guys, what is up? I'm really feeling red at the minute, like red hair, red tracksuit. I just love red. It's like a power colour. Someone told me that you wear red when you want to feel confident. So the reason I want to talk about this today is because it came up in the last week, this topic of patience, and it really got me thinking. And this is such a big part of the acne healing journey. Because if you don't have patience, patience turns into panic, and then panicking never ends well for the skin. Before you used to click out this video thinking it's a bit like honestly, this might be the one thing you really need to hear, so stick around. I think maybe a question some of you might be thinking in your head watching this is like, okay, but how long is patience? Like, how long should I be patient for? If it's been over 6 months and you are not seeing any results on the path that you are currently on, then I would maybe consider thinking about changing direction, maybe looking at the way you're going about things, or maybe just going to go see like an acne specialist like myself who will help you get on the right path and get to that root cause. The place I want to start with this conversation is really highlighting the fact that imbalances internally, so if you have acne and it is being triggered from an internal imbalance, like a hormonal imbalance, it could be blood sugar imbalances, it could be, immune system imbalance, if there's allergy, sensitivity, etc. Those imbalances, they don't appear overnight. This isn't something that your body just thought one night, okay, we're gonna have acne, and then that was it. The next day you just started getting acne. It doesn't happen that quickly. Those imbalances, they started developing potentially years ago. I mean, to kind of give you another example, it's like in the realm of cancer, like breast cancer. So breast cancer, that actually starts developing 10 years in some women before they even get the symptoms of breast cancer. So this is what I want to say in terms of the body, like the body just doesn't switch on things like that overnight. These things are built, these things are influenced by the environment you put your body in. And it is a process. And that is really the key thing, is that, it does take time for these imbalances sometimes to come to the surface. And that's where we start seeing the symptoms. Whereas in the case today, what we're talking about is acne. So when it comes to your acne healing journey, you also need to have patience with your body. If your body has built up these imbalances over a period of time, then they're not going to be able to reverse it overnight. It's not going to be, I've just started this like supplement protocol, that means like next week my skin's going to be clear. No, these things can take time, and you have to have the patience to allow the body to take all of the great things that you're doing with your health and utilize them and put them to work to give you those benefits and those rewards. Another example actually is when people are balancing out hormonal imbalances. So with hormonal imbalances, you have to have patience, because it actually takes 100 days for your egg to be made to basically ovulation. So when you ovulate on your next cycle, that egg that you're ovulating with, that was actually made 100 days ago. So when it comes to hormonal imbalance, it can take roughly about 3 months, which is about 100 days, to start seeing those rewards and benefits through all your work on hormonal imbalance. And also, don't blame your body for having these imbalances. Your body will respond to whatever environment you put your body in, okay? Let me say that again. Your body will respond to whatever environment you put your body in, okay? And that is probably the most important thing to know in terms of health going through your life. I always say that's a really great saying about, because people sometimes say about genetics. Genetics loads the gun, environment and the diet you have, the lifestyle you lead, all of these things, they pull the trigger. And one of the reasons I wanted to do a video on this today is because I think not having patience is actually something that's very detrimental to our mental health, because that actually put so much pressure on yourself, and that also creates a lot of stress, because when we're not having the patience you know, we want the results now. And if we don't get them now, that puts us into very, you know, it can put us into very, very low moods. And in some cases, people can go into kind of depression states because their results aren't coming quick enough. And that is not a space we want to be in either. You know, I did that whole video on the mindset and acne. If you haven't watched that, I'll link it. That's all about stress and how stress affects the skin. And the kind of the key point out of that is stress as a suppressor. So when we're getting ourselves all wound up and in this real stressful state, you're just slowing down your body. You know, all like going back to this patient thing, all this amazing work you're doing on your body, if you're putting yourself in a stressed state, it's kind of like your body's like, I really want to take all this really great stuff, but I'm under so much stress, so I must suppress. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of a bit of a tug. So honestly, guys, this video's here. It's just a little reminder to, again, take that deep breath, but trust the process. You know, as long as you are looking after your health, looking after your body and doing what you can to support yourself along this journey, trust the process, give your body some credit. Don't, you know, blame it. Don't get angry at it if your results aren't coming quick enough. You know, you are going to get there. You are going to get those results. But yeah, it's just a little reminder that sometimes these things, they can take a little bit more time. Try and take the focus off of the skin as well. Like, put it also more onto just the general health. Like, that's one of the best things you get out of actually going through having acne, in my opinion, is that going through this, you become so much more in tune with your body and you learn so much more about health that you probably never would have done if you hadn't gone through this. So also focus on all of these amazing health benefits. Like, you're not just, you know, supporting your skin and clearing your skin. I know that's the goal, but you are also actually protecting your skin probably against like lots of diseases like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, all of these things that we can develop, even certain cancers, for example. You know, you're, again, going back to that environment, you're putting your body in a much better and healthy environment. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic in the comments below, so let me know. And let me know if there's anything in particular that you're really struggling with from like a more of a mental aspect, because if you enjoy these kind of sit down chatty videos like this, then yeah, we can do lots of other topics, and I'd love to do the topics that you find really impact you. So yeah, let me know what they are in the comments below as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I try and post videos every Wednesday and Sunday. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.